Now, all the way from Zephyr Hills, Mikie Judd, the man of 1,000 voices. Welcome the Zephyr Hillbilly, Mikie Judd.
Music.
Oh, right.
There we go. There's your music. Sorry. My bad. My bad.
You know, the comedy don't work out. I can always go to pole dancing. Well, I offered that to you last week.
Oh,
Mike Lee just got married. That's, you know, he just got off his honeymoon. He's in a great mood. I've had a little bit rougher because, you know, my girl started that whole Manonpause thing. You know what I'm talking about? You know, not the hot flashy thing. She just mad at me and she cut me off. So I'm the Manonpause. You know, which made me start, you know, reflecting on my life a little bit. Like, I've been married a couple times. Like one time in particular, I was married to a trophy wife. It just turned out she was a participation trophy wife. Yeah, I wasn't the only one playing that game, and so that one just didn't work out too good, so I had to move on that one. But, you know, it got me thinking on life, and, you know, dating today is definitely changed from the first time I had to go through all that. I mean, you got all these different dating sites. You know, you have the traditional Match.coms. You got this eHarmony, but you got to take a test. I always get test anxiety, so that's definitely not one I'm interested in. You know, you got the meetblackpeople.com. You know, the Puerto Ricans have Craigslist. You know, so there's something for everybody, you know. I thought, you know, being a Christian and everything, you know, maybe I would try, you know, the Christian mingle. But, you know, I hear they don't put that on the first date. So I'm not too sure I'm interested in that one. But I did hear the Catholic girls will put out, but they don't believe in birth control. And I already have 3 kids I know about. So I'm just not willing to take chances on that one, so, you know. So I started asking around some of my friends, like, you know, what are some of the sites you've tried? And a good friend of mine, he tried that new one. What's that new one called? Ancestry.com. Yeah, it actually worked out really good for him. You know, because it turns out that when he brought the girl home, mom already likes her. Yeah, they know a lot of the same people. They have a lot in common. And I got to thinking, you know, I've got some, you know, West Virginia in me. I can always put that on the back burner just in case. You know, so, you know, it's just changed a lot. You know, and I got a lot of other crazy friends that do stuff too. Like, you know, we sit around and somebody came up with this crazy idea, like, what would famous people be doing if they weren't famous? And, like, you know, my friends sometimes like to challenge me. So this one friend came up, he says, yeah, like for instance, like, what if Elmo was a gynecologist? You know, it'd be like, the doctor will be right with you.
Oh boy, la 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 la, la 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 la, I love my job. Alright, let's take a look here. Oh, I see Mr. Wiggles. It looks like it's Elmo's turn to do the tickling.
You're laughing because I think that's your doctor. Yeah, you're looking like, oh, I'm so busted. Okay, now we know, don't we, Richard? You don't know, you don't go with her? Oh, now you do know. All right. So, you know, and then another friend of mine, you know, he's like, well, yeah, well, imagine like if Arnold, you know, worked at McDonald's. You know, he like the manager, and he'd walk in, he'd be like, welcome to McDonald's, can I help you? Yeah, I would like a McSalad and a large Diet Coke. You did not order any protein. But I didn't want any protein. Look at you. You got noodle arms. You need to work out. You need protein. I'll go make you a Big Mac smoothie. I'll be back. You know, and then the alarm goes off in the corner and he's like, you, get to the fryer now. You know, McDonald's would definitely be a little different. You know, and then somebody else came up, and you know, they were like, you know, what if the movie guy was a kindergarten teacher? You know the movie guy I'm talking about? It'd be like,
Mr. Teacher, what's kindergarten gonna be like?
Well, it's gonna be just like K4, but this time it's for real.
And then it goes on, and it's like, you know.
Mr. Teacher, before nap time, would you read us a story?
Why, sure. Once upon a time, in a land far away, lived a fairy tale princess and 7 little midgets.
You're like, Mikey, you can't call them midgets. I mean, like, what are they gonna come beat me up? I mean, there's only one midget I'm scared of, and I don't see him in the back going,
Funny you are. Bitch, your payback B.
yeah. And I'm gonna end on this one. I just, with Easter coming up, I just want to give props out to Joel Osteen. Joel Osteen. I'm impressed with Joel Osteen because the man is always smiling. No matter what, I mean, they ask him tough questions. It doesn't matter what, he's like, well, that's just not part of my message right now, and I'm going to stick to my message. But I have to warn you that even Joel Osteen, has his limits. And you'll know when he hits his limits because he will stop smiling for 2 seconds. And then when he starts beating his eyes and smiling again, you better run because Joel Osteen, in his way, just became the Incredible Hulk. It'd be something like this, be like, now I just want you to know that I'm praying for you. I'm praying that when you meet the Maker, which you're about to do, that He will find mercy on your soul. Because as a Christian, I believe that only God can be the true judge. But I'm about to arrange the meeting. Thank you very much.
Yeah, Mikey Judd. That dude looks a little bit like the Joker. Like, I can't take that guy seriously.
Kind of scared the whole Joel Osteen thing now.
That's creepy. That guy's creepy.
Too much.